Yo, what's up guys? It's Felix from Giant Lifestyle. Welcome back to the channel. So today is the start of a brand new series I'm going to be starting on my channel that I will be continuing for all of 2019. So what the basis behind this new series is basically playing Monopoly for real. What my goal and my plan for 2019 is to buy between 5 and 10 properties, and what I'm going to be doing in this first episode is taking you guys to go see a property in the southern part of New Jersey. I found the property in a underdeveloped city that is on the rise over the next 5 to 10 years, and I found it for very cheap. So I'm going up to my other flip that I have in North Jersey that is actually under contract with an offer. So if that closes, that'll be really exciting. Then I'm going to take you guys back down to South Jersey and show you guys this. So what I want to do in this series is, do a little bit more in-depth of what I did with the other series, bought my first house at the age of 23. With that series, I pretty much just made 5 to 6 update videos. But with this series of, playing Monopoly for real or playing Monopoly in real life, I basically wanted to show you guys the raw and real truth with it and a more updated vlog. I want to show you guys dealing with contractors, budgets, inspections, progress reports, and real more in the life day-to-day things, not the things that you see on HGTV where people are going in, demoing a house in 3 weeks, back on the market, first offer at max price. You have to know the raw and realness behind doing real estate investing. And over the next year, I want to buy between 5 and 10 properties, both flips and rentals. So as far as this current property that I found, I'm actually going to check it out with my contractor, but I'm not going to be releasing this current episode until I actually close on the property because of the power with the internet. I don't want to upload this and then somebody comes behind my back and somehow lands the deal instead of me. So it's a really good, cheap property. I believe that I could fix it up for cheap and get it rented by maybe April or May. So let's go. We just arrived to the property. It looks like a duplex sort of, but right now we're looking at the left side. Very busy block. It's an urban neighborhood, but still a lot of activity, which makes even the double side vacancy still good. Okay, so I didn't really get too many clips of the actual inside of the property. My contractor went in, but the entire property is basically a shell. But I just wanted to show you, this is the wholesaler site. As you can see, at the current time of I'm making this video, the deal is pending, it's under contract, we're clear to close and should be closing soon. But I just wanted to show you guys some other pictures. So it's pretty small, but it's a good area. There's the backyard. It does have parking, and there's the inside. The good thing is that it's already gutted, so it's a shell. We're gonna go right in and might do some structural things, maybe knock it down. Not really sure the game plan as of yet, but we could go right to sheetrocking, plumbing, electrical, HVAC, and then finish work. And since it's a rental, we're not going to go top of the line finish work. The next thing that I did was sign a DocuSign contract. Okay, so once I checked out the property, what I did is I called the wholesaler, the guy who has the property under contract, and told him that I want to move forward and buy the property. And what happens is, since you just can't buy the property, give him whatever he's asking for and buy it right there, you have to close at a title company, which is basically a middleman. And what they do is they check the title to make sure there's no liens, judgments, back taxes, or anything against the property which would hold it up from being sold. So what he asked is for a EMD deposit. He asked for a slightly large deposit considering how cheap the house actually is, but what I did is I went to the bank and I got a $5,000 cashier's check, and I just spoke to the same guy who's selling me this property, and today he told me he has another property for even cheaper, and he told me he'll come down on the deposit since we are going to be doing long-term business. But here is the check. I'm going to screenshot it with my name on it to show you guys that it is mine, but as you guys can see right there, $5,000. So I gave this to him, he gave it to his title company, and now we are set to close in a few days. Since you last seen me, that was probably about 2 weeks lapsed. So another thing I want to show you is that it says that we could make $10,000 a year from this property. So if I got 10 properties times $10,000 a year, that's a 6-figure income. This property can rent for between $1,100 and $1,200 per month. So for my first rental, I'm really excited. Okay, so today is Friday, January 18th. Just wanted to give you guys an update. So on Wednesday, the wholesaler told me that we were scheduled to close on Friday. Yesterday being Thursday, I hit him up saying, are we still closing on Friday? He said, let me check. Then he said, so the seller is out of state, so it's going to take about a day to get the deed back from her. So most likely we'll be pushing it out till Tuesday because of the holiday. Then he messaged me today saying, good morning, Felix. So I'm going to send you the assignment agreement, settlement sheet, and title commitment. FYI, the closing costs came out to a little bit more than I estimated. They are $1,285, so you'll have to bring $5,185 to the table. I'll send you everything in a bit. It'll show you the whole breakdown. I said, okay, cool, sounds good. I guess we're closing on Monday. He said Tuesday. Monday is the holiday. I totally forgot about that. And I just told him, okay, cool, just send me over everything. I'll sign it and get it right back to you. So, you know, we signed the contract about 2 weeks ago, but the closing process to push everything forward as far as the paperwork always takes some time. So we're scheduled to close on Tuesday the 22nd. So when it comes to buying real estate, seeing the settlement statement or the HUD, you know that you're one step closer to going to that closing table and actually closing the deal. This actually gives you hundreds and hundreds of line numbers breaking down where all the numbers go to. Some are zeroed out because, you know, the deal either has no taxes or no mortgage, but it breaks down all the numbers and shows where all the money goes. So this number or this sheet shows that I have to bring about $5,000 to the closing table, and we're gonna close in a few days. All right, guys, so today is Tuesday, January 22nd, almost 3 weeks later from the time that we first went to see the property, and today is the day we're actually going to be closing on the property. So what I'm going to be doing is going to the bank and getting a cashier's check for the final closing cost of $5,185. I'm going to bring you guys to the bank with me, then I'm going to bring you guys to the closing table with me. And just because it's a big day, I decided to dress up and throw on my fur coat, my jeans, my Gucci shoes, and my Ferragamo belt. So, you know, when you look good, you feel good, you do good, and it just feels good to dress up every once in a while. So let's go. Alright guys, so I just left the bank, picked up the cashier's check for the final amount for the closing cost, which was $5,185. I'm gonna head over to this little office slash apartment that I got with my business partner. Basically, this is where we meet up every day. We go over properties, we go over the 3 different businesses that we run, we brainstorm, we come together on ideas, we discuss plans and things that we're working on. And you know, it's a real small place, but a lot of great ideas, a lot of money, a lot of deals have gone down in the vicinity of it. So let's go over there and then we'll head to the closing. Alright guys, so right now I just left the closing for the first property. I'm now at property number 2 that at the title company I did leave a deposit for, but I did not close on it. In 30 days I will bring the remaining funds and buy the rest. Here's the property behind me. It's also a vacant single family. This one is about the same price, just under $9,000. It's vacant, but it's not in terrible condition. It's probably about 1,000 square feet, which I guess will cost between, you know, 40 to 50,000 to fix up. But we're gonna go inside. It's all boarded up, and I just want to bring you guys along with me. Alright guys, what's up? So I'm back editing the video, the entire movie for the process of buying another house at the age of 24. Literally, you guys seen it from start to finish, from me checking out the property, to calling the wholesaler, to putting it under contract, to going to closing, to buying it, and then not only buying one, but buying two. So the first one I bought, I got the settlement sheet, I got the deed, everything is right here. The second one I put under contract and I plan to close in, 20 or 30 days. So just wanted to basically talk some ideas, talk some thoughts as far as what I think. So I wrote a few things down, and this is just what's on my mind now that I closed on one of my first rental properties. I should be closing on my fix and flip very soon. So what I do, I will make a final update video for that. But it's still just so crazy to be in this position. I feel super humble. I used to remember when, I first started on this journey of, entrepreneurship and real estate. Everybody was trashing me, my friends, my family. Everybody was laughing at me saying, what if you don't make it? What if you fail? And I used to think, once I get to this position where I'm buying houses, fixing houses, selling houses, having rentals, I would just shit on them. I would just, flex on them and show them like, hey, I made it. But really, I have no desire to do that. The only thing I have desire to do is get more property and get more success. The second thing is, I really don't even feel that successful, even though I have a property worth, over $200,000 in my name. I have this property that has a value of about 50, 60,000. I'm closing on another property of a value of 50, 60,000. And even though I'm making massive strides in that, my flipping medical commodity business and my YouTube channel, I still really don't feel that successful. I feel like I have to keep getting to the next platform or next plank or next level. And then the third thing is that, even when I don't feel successful, I feel proud that I'm in this position, because I know if I take a step back, I am successful. I am doing more things than, your average 24-year-old. And, it really feels good that, my family looks at me as, an inspiration, and other people look at me as inspiration, or, look up to me, or that I can give advice, or that I can pay it forward. So that's a really awesome feeling, because I don't care where you're at in your life, you can change your life. You can turn your life all the way around. You can improve your money. You can improve your relationships. You can improve all aspects of your life if you work hard, if you dedicate yourself, if you link up with the right people and surround yourself with like-minded people. You can totally change your life. I'm a living and proving factor, because I did it. I came from nothing. I was at the bottom of the barrel in college with no money, dropped out, pursued my real estate business. Over 5 years ago I started, and 5 years later, this will be my biggest year. So just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm gonna get to editing this video now, and I thank you guys for your support. Make sure you guys are subscribed with post notifications on, and I'll see you guys in the next video.